What's up, everybody? Anthony here from the Meeple People, and we are unboxing our first booster box of Age of Sigmar Champions Onslaught. It is the second set in the TCG, and we are beyond excited that it's out. We're excited for the changes in the meta that this is going to bring, and we're excited for Scarbrand. Well, I'm excited for Scarbrand. I don't know about everyone else, but that's what I really care about is Scarbrand. So, I don't even want me to open it. Packs. We're gonna put these off to the side. We'll focus on these. Put them right here. And pack number one. Let's see what we got. These are really difficult to open for some reason. We're gonna go foils and rares. So our foil is a Moon Shield Grot, X110, reduce damage from highlighted enemies by the corner, increase this by 1 per support. Then we have, that's an uncommon, we have a rare, we have Purifier Brazier. It's a neutral blessing, and it's also a realm spell. When a highlighted champion deploys a unit, deal 1 damage to your opponent. That's really good. And our rare for the pack is Murmorn Banshee. Remove a highlighted spell, corner damage to your opponent. The corners are X, X, and 2. Increase this by 2 if a spell was removed. That's pretty good. Let's put this off to the side. Commons go over here. There we go. This one opened nice. It's a good sign. You know why? Foil Scarbrand. Well, no, there wasn't. But it's a Shambling Ghoul Horde. Corners are 1, 1, and 2. Gain corner health after this unit rotates and applies its effects. Rotate a highlighted unit in the same direction. It's really good. And then we have our rare is Beat Back. It's a neutral ability for warriors. Gain 1 additional action. Move a highlighted unit to another highlighted disengaged warrior champion. Our foil is Frenzied Order. It's an order blessing, 7 damage to your opponent. Really quick and easy, gets the job done. I like that one a lot. And our rare is Staunch Evocator. 2 blank clunky corners. This unit can be deployed by wizards. It's pretty cool. Heroic Act, rotate a highlighted Stormcast unit 1 step backwards and rotate this 1 step forward. Order's back. Everyone's happy about it. I know Rob's happy about it. Rob couldn't be happier. For those of you who don't know, Rob is behind the camera right now. He wants to say hello.
I shall say hello.
What's this foil going to be? Razor Shell Harpoon Alopex. Corners are blank 1 and 2. Highlighted units are dormant, which is the one in front of it, and it does damage to your opponent. It's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, we have that's a long name. Volturnos, High King of the Deep. Corners are Elf, damage, and ability. He has 2 to your health modifier, 9 to your champion points, and he's unique. At the start of your turn, deal 2 damage to your opponent if all highlighted champions control an elf unit. Time to go tribal, boys. And our rare for the pack is Surround 'em. It's a orc ability, well, destruction ability for a warrior. Move the top card of a stacking unit controlled by this champion onto a highlighted disengaged warrior champion. That's pretty ridiculous. Because you can move it when it's on its last corner, and it'll come back down on its first corner. Good times. Our foil, it's a nice foil. Fiery Collapse, corners 1 to 3, reduce damage received from highlighted units by the corner, so the corners are 1, 1, and 1. And then corner 4 is damage to your opponent. see, we have Aventus, Magister of Hammerhall. Corners are Stormcast, damage, realm spell, and ability. Heroic Act, deploy one spell from your hand or deck onto this champion. If your deck was searched, shuffle it afterwards. This Heroic Act can only be used once per game. He's unique, 0 to your health modifier and 10 champion points. And our rare for the pack is Order Before Glory. That's an order ability, go figure. Warrior, draw one card, rotate this champion one step backwards to restart a highlighted unit, and that is any unit on your board. All the control from Order. Very excited about it.
Can't contain it, boys.
Our foil, High Tide. Restart a highlighted spell. That's fine. very straightforward. Lady Olander, Mortarch of Grief. Spell, damage, remove, and ability. When a highlighted enemy spell or unit leaves play, rotate a highlighted allied spirit unit one step backwards. Unique, -1 to your health, 10 points. And our rare for the pack is Wraithstorm. XX 2 and 2. Discard the top corner cards from your opponent's deck. Deal corner damage for each unit discarded this way. Pretty good. Pretty good. This is there we go. Our foil. Hellsaber Ishlane Guard. It's a beast elf. Corners are XX 1 and 2. Remove a highlighted unit, damage to your opponent. Pretty straightforward. I like it. Let's see, we have Bossy Auric. Two blank clunky corners, stacking Auric. As this enters play, if this has support of less than 2, you may search your deck for a Grot unit and deploy it under this unit. Heroic Act, deploy a support Grot unit onto a highlighted champion. Rotate this one step forward. That's pretty ridiculous. On to the next pack. We have a foil, Winter's Endurance, XX and 4, gain corner health, restart this if a highlighted enemy deals damage to you. Then we also have the Changeling, increase damage from highlighted spells by 1. And our rare for the pack is Brazen Skullgrinder, 1/2 damage, 2 clunky corner. Damage to an opponent at the start of your turn, 1 damage to yourself at the start of your turn. Damage from this card cannot be increased by effects. Heroic Act, remove a highlighted unit. Remove highlighted units, so him and the ones next to him. Our foil for that is Bolt of Tzeentch, XXX and 9. Can only be deployed by a demon champion, and it's damage to your opponent. Oh, Scarbrand! Yes! Damage, ability. When you are at or below 15 health, increase damage from this champion's abilities by 3. Unique, 1 to your health modifier, 9 points. That's it. We win. And we got all 3. Our foil and our 2 rares were all chaos. Fantastic. We have Zangor Skyfires. Blank 1 and 2. Damage to your opponent. Draw corner cards. Last stand, your opponent gains 2 health. We don't care about that. We care about Scarbrand. All we care about is Scarbrand. I wish he was foil, but he's not. But we still have more than half of a box to go. So hopefully we will get there. Hopefully we'll get that foil Scarbrand. Our foil is Torbad's Ride. It's a blessing. Corners are 2, 3, and 3. Damage to your opponent. Reduce damage received from highlighted units by the corner. That's really good. And our rare for the pack is Blood Knight Castellan. Blank, blank 4. Damage to your opponent. When a highlighted unit is removed, restart this unit. It's a very, very good card. Our foil, Pyroelectric Blast. Corner 2, remove a highlighted unit. Corner 3, damage to your opponent. The corners are X, blank, and 5. And our rare for the pack is Emerald Life Swarm. X, 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 and 2. Gain corner health. Move corner units from your discard pile to your hand. Our foil, Balefire Corpse Cart, X1, X2. Corner damage to your opponent. Shuffle up to 1 non-vehicle unit from your discard pile to your deck. Then we have our rare for the pack, which is Rewrought from Death. It's a wizard ability for death. Swap a highlighted unit with a unit from your discard pile. That's really cool. You can swap it and then use Nagash's Heroic. Time for the second set of packs from this box. Still looking for a foil Scarbrand, even though we have a normal one. Just want a foil one, so let's see what we have here. Our foil is Haunting Chainrasp Horde. 1/1/1/2. Corner damage to your opponent. If this unit has support 2, the damage is done with Rend. Very good. Then our pack rare is another Brazen Skullgrinder. We already went over that card, so we're gonna put him right on the pile. Our foil for the pack is Savage Stickas, XX23. Damage to your opponent. If this unit has support 2, highlighted champions cannot deploy units. Very, very good, especially for destruction, since they play nothing but stacking units. And then we have Surround them. Move the top card of a stacking unit controlled by this champion onto a highlighted disengaged champion. We went over that card earlier. It's just pretty ridiculous because of how deploy works in this game. The foil is an Arcane Corrasion. X, X, and 5. Damage to your opponent. Increase this by 1 for each highlighted unit. Then our pack rare is Staunch Evocator. We went over that earlier in the video, so he goes right to the pile. Our foil, Relentless Charge. It's a warrior ability, 1 damage to an opponent. Trigger the heroic act on a highlighted champion or unit. That's it. This cannot trigger once per game. Oh, it cannot trigger once per game heroic acts and does not count as using a heroic act. At least that makes it a little bit fair. And then our rare for the pack is the Maw, which is probably one of my favorite cards in the set. Blank, all clunky corners, blank, blank 9. Rotate this 1 step forward. When any highlighted units are removed, damage to your opponent. There is an errata for this that we will post about in the description of the video. Our foil is a foil rare. It is a Frostlord Vorgrin Loshar. Damage ability, Ogre. When this champion deploys an Ogre unit, deal 2 damage to your opponent. That's really, really good. Then we have another rare champion. Flame Belching Firebelly, damage, ogre, spell, and ability. Heroic act is discard 2 cards from your hand to deal 5 damage to your opponent. And then the pack rare is another beatback. Went over that earlier. All right, let's see what we got in this one. Foil. Ooh, Collar of Corn. Two clunky corners, 2 each. Blessing, Heroic act. Remove a highlighted spell, damage to your opponent, rotate this 1 step forward. Pretty good sideboard. Blessing, if I do say so myself. And then we have another Blood Knight Castellan. Foil. Whew, that's bright. Azurite Halo, 2 blank corners. When this exhausts, deal 4 damage to your opponent. Highlighted units gain the following effect. Last stand, deal 4 damage to your opponent. That's really good. Oh, look who's back. Back again. Scarbrand's back. Tell a friend. And then we have another Wraith Storm. That was a great pack. Foil. Ooh, Ishran Tidecaster, one of the cards that we spoiled at the East Coast Rumble. Spell, ability, and health. When this champion controls a spell, the highlighted champion cannot use Heroic Acts. Very good card. And then our rare is another Bossy Goric. After this pack, there are 2 packs left. Just want to say thanks for watching now, and hopefully you get to see a foil Scarbrand in these next couple packs. Cascading Fire Cloak. 2/3/3. When a highlighted champion deploys a spell or unit, deal corner damage to your opponent. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's see. And then we have a Wild Alepex Riders, which we went over earlier. The final 2 are here. Will there be a Scarbrand? Will there be a foil one, I should say. I already opened 2 in this box. We have a Wild Alepex Riders. I cannot get away from that card, apparently. And then we have a Treacherous Bond, X and blank. When a highlighted unit or ability deals damage to this turn, deal damage equal to that to your opponent. Double time, all the time, best times. And the final pack. What will it be? Oh, I got excited. It's a foil Carrick Adept, 3/3. When a highlighted wizard deploys a spell, deal corner damage to your opponent and rotates to this 1 step forward. And then our last rare is a Costly Ritual. Discard your hand, deploy 2 demon units from your deck onto the highlighted champions. Normal restrictions apply, then shuffle your deck. Well, that does it for this unboxing. It was a pretty stacked box, if I do say so myself. And hopefully you guys check out the rest of our unboxings. If you haven't watched the stream that we did at PAX, we'll post a link to that in the description. And be on the lookout for more Warhammer Champions content from the Meeple people. We will see you next time.